Welcome to beautiful Bushkill Falls in the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania. Who wouldn't want to see these 8 cascading waterfalls? Bushkill Falls is located about 2 hours north of Philadelphia, so it took us about 2 hours and 20 minutes to get there. It's close to the Delaware Water Gap, which is free, but if you're a beginner and you don't know anything about the trails or the area there, Bushkill Falls is a great place to start. The trails are already all laid out for you. You have your choice of wood walkways and steps, or you can hike up the rock side of the red trail. These steps are not for the faint of heart. I consider myself to be in decent shape. I walk a few miles a few times a week when the weather's good. But let me tell you, the first time around I did okay. But then when we decided to go up to the top again, I had to stop at the end a few times to take a breather. And the next day, my calves were screaming. It was a good butt workout too. There are 8 beautiful waterfalls that cascade and run through this privately owned land. The tallest is over 100 feet. Bushkill Falls opened to the public in 1904. That's the same year my grandmother was born, with just one path and a swinging bridge over the main falls. There are about a bazillion steps at Bushkill. The walkways and railings seem very well maintained. If you take the red trail, you can see all 8 waterfalls, and it can take 2 hours or more just to hike it. We brought our own lunches and we stopped to eat on a rock by the falls near the top, which is apparently discouraged. We did not see much wildlife, which was okay because we were there for the hiking and the waterfalls anyway. I had my heart set on visiting in March of 2020, but I'm sure you know how that turned out. I'm glad we made up for it, though, this year, because I had heard that the waterfalls are better in the spring. I don't know if that's true or not. As you can see from the videos, the waterfalls were beautiful and loud. I guess I hadn't really thought about how loud they would be. There were stretches on the trails where we didn't even see anyone else. All the people we did come across were very polite. Something I didn't realize is that Bushkill Falls is dog friendly. There were so many dogs there. I didn't want to get a lot of strangers in my videos, so I don't have any video of them though. Sorry. I did, however, come across this crazy guy in cowboy boots who thought it would be a good idea to cross the water on a tree. I do not think this is a good idea, and neither did his mom.
And you don't have the right shoes on, Mr. Cowboy. I'm not watching. Your phone is with you? Your phone can be around. Please don't do that. Do not do that. But then you gotta come back.
If you're wondering what happened to Mr. Cowboy, he did eventually scooch across on his bottom and came back safely. Again, I do not recommend this. Some basic info that you might want to know before planning your trip to Bushkill Falls is that tickets on weekends are currently $18 for adults, $17 for senior citizens, and $9 for kids, ages 4 to 10. During the week, it's $15 for adults, $14 for seniors, 62 and up, and still $9 for kids. Bathrooms are only located outside of the entrance, so keep that in mind before you go in. You can check their website, which I'll link below, for the trail map, the days of operation, which this year started April 2nd and run all the way till November 24th, weather permitting. Always call to confirm if the weather looks sketchy. I definitely wouldn't want to be on the hiking trail if it was too muddy. That's an accident waiting to happen, and with limited cell reception, that could be a problem you just don't want to deal with. There are other buildings and activities on the property, but they were all closed when we were there. I'm not sure if it was because it was too early in the season or because of COVID, but they have the trails and falls, mining for gemstones, paddle boats, exhibits, a picnic area and a playground, a snack bar which sells burgers, pizza, and sandwiches, and a fudge kitchen where you can get funnel cake, ice cream, and of course, fudge. Well, that about does it for this review of Bushkill Falls, the Niagara of Pennsylvania. So let me answer the original question, should I go? I'm a definite yes. As a couple or with a group of able-bodied friends, yes. If you have active kids, yes. If you recently had knee surgery or you hate the Stairmaster, then maybe this isn't the trip for you. Thank you for watching Barb's Healthy Life, and I hope you enjoyed this review of Bushkill Falls. As always, a thumbs up is the best compliment you can give us. Tap the bell to subscribe and get notifications whenever we post anything. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a great trip to Bushkill Falls, Pennsylvania.